It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see Bryce Young. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in...
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Now an option play on second down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper. And a first down. And this, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Jackson now. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Owens. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them. Now in his 8th year in the NFL.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. You look at this Baltimore defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
Young now from the 50. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Now here's Young. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here is Young. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Jackson's throw taken in by Palmer. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, the ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On second down, Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And he will have a Ravens first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They'll find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Play action. It's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Hands it off out of the gun. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, Jackson. That's complete to Palmer. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Now a 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on third. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Throwing, Young. And check down, complete to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Now Young. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 43. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 46-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now it's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Trenton Simpson, he just flew in there to drop it. So here's a 3rd and 14. Young to throw it. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Let's take it inside his own 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Carolina getting set to take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 3rd down and 6. Young. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
From the gun, Jackson.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He's got his target. That's complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number. There he goes, right side. Still going inside the 30. And he'll go out of bounds, but not before taking this deep into enemy territory down to the 15. On 1st and 10, Young. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jenkins. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Young to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 10 yards out. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But taking it right down Broadway. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
It's 3rd and 15.
They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Owens. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Jackson now. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Young. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Owens. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 21-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Owens. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing, Young. Over the middle, complete. That's man. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. There's the Panthers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Jackson. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Back to throw. Jackson. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Young on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. It's Young on 1st down. And he fires one incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd down, Young again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
1st down, Carolina.
Young on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's man. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Again, it's Young. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the Ravens 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Atkins. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Young now. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Now here's Young. Throw out wide is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed a push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Young will set to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And it's 3rd down.
Young. That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Young working out of the gun. He finds his man complete. That's Atkins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, Young. He finds his man complete. It's Atkins. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
1st down, Panthers.
They'll throw again. Young. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Atkins. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A gain of 5. And the Panther 1st down.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Panthers on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
3rd and 9 here.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see,